70-yard shots today, but you're more trying to get the fundamentals down.
My hands hold the club and I rotate around my body.
Cool. That's awesome. Sam?
I kind of work on different shots, not necessarily like a different swing, but
Different shots, a lob shot, a little bump and run.
yeah,
that
kind
kind
of like that.
Okay.
Different areas around the green, so that kind of gives me a good distribution of practice around different shots that I help course.
Perfect. So working on different shots, and you're hitting like multiple from the same spot.
Yeah, I hit 6 or 7. I head over to a new spot. Do the same thing.
Ty, what about you, man?
I mainly just focus on trying to improve my centeredness of contact.
Okay.
I really think that's a big factor in my
What do you
game.
do for that? Any drills?
Not necessarily. If it starts feeling like it gets a little off, I'll take shorter swings and just try to make sure it hits the center of the face and not worry about where it goes as much.
Perfect. Jared?
As far as drills go, I like to use a mental drill. Harvey Pinnock uses it a lot. And when you're chipping, you want to think that you're chipping under a bench,
Okay.
and that just helps me in
Help
my mind.
visually
Yeah.
image. All right, that's awesome. So I heard some really great things there. We're just gonna sort of tie it into, I think, some of the best drills you can use. So one thing that I want you to talk about is what he was doing. He was saying, I'm working on hitting it in the center of the face. I want to hit it, a little bit more pure every time instead of hitting some fluffs and duffs and that kind of stuff. What I really like to do for that is not even have a golf ball. I just like to go slow motion. You just sort of build the swing in your mind, and you're just taking it nice and slow, just making sure it's correct. And you can even, throw a tee in the ground, so you have like a little spot you're going to be going over, so that when you come back, you can get there and you're like, oh yeah, that's right in the center of the face. Okay, that felt good. Perfect. Do that a few times. I like to do that right when I get to the practice session. It sort of lets you just warm up, sort of get it back into motion, and get everything, synchronized in your body almost. And then, Sam, I really like what you were talking about as well with different shots that you're going to hit. I would recommend, you're going to hit some greenside shots like what we're doing right now. You can see, it's just, a 10-yard shot, 20-yard shot, 15-yard shot. But you don't really have those that often on the course. If you miss a green, you might have it. But what about your wedge shots from 50 yards, 100 yards, 25, 30? I like to go out there, just pick 5 balls, and just throw them at 25. Pick a flag, hit them there, go up there, see what it looks like, see what your target patterns were, and then try to do better one more time. And then after that, go to 50 yards. And then those are 2 drills I think would help a lot. And then the last thing is to have some fun. And by having fun, just introduce a game with your friends. Play 21 for a little while, and that allows you to work on everything you need to. You guys got any questions about this? Perfect. Sounds good. We're good. Golden.
What's up, T-Bands?